Well, the Braves' winning streak comes to an end at 8 tonight as they lose to Falmouth by a final of 4-2. Welcome into a Postgame Tomahawk Talk. Calvin Christoforo, Reeves Jackson, and Daniel Coates. And Daniel, after scoring 10 runs last night, 9 the night before, the Braves' offense just really didn't have it tonight. Only 2 hits, one of them coming in the 9th inning. What did you see from the Braves' offense tonight that kind of was missed off the point?
You know, I think Braylon Wimmer had a great night, and I think something that we were looking for was what were we going to do without Caden Wallace after his departure. I think Braylon Wimmer's role was going to be amplified, and that's what he showed today, that he could be a guy that's going to step in, and we're not going to get a lot of guys coming from the outside coming in. So he had a great night, 2 hits on the night. But other than that, it was really just kind of a lackadaisical felt like the energy just wasn't there tonight, the entire game. And it goes back to the pitching. I mean, Jeter came in and finishes off the USF pitcher. He came in and pitched an absolute gem and just didn't have it. Didn't string together anything. And when we had the opportunities to, we didn't come in clutch.
Yeah, the Braves fall short tonight, just their 3rd loss of the season. But all in all, on the other side, the pitching was decent. Josh Eknes, 4 innings, gave up 5 walks, but really pieced it together, didn't give up a run. A couple of new lefties, new to the Braves roster, gave up 2 runs between the 2 of them, but they were pretty good. Xavier Lovett gave up 1 run, but still a decent showing from this pitching staff. Nick Galli and I talked about it on the pregame show, how the pitching staff was going to reset after the off day tomorrow. But for a game that they really needed to put the puzzle pieces together, giving up 4 runs is not that bad.
No, not bad at all. And oftentimes, like you saw the Braves offense put up 10 last night. Yeah. So, and a lot of times, we've seen the Braves offense explode and it'd be plenty enough to win. And then we've seen the Braves offense do what they did tonight, a little quieter and obviously not enough. So Josh Eknes, who worked around 5 walks, obviously just through an inning and 2/3, really settled down in that 3rd and 4th inning. He was throwing strikes, he was pounding the zone, up, down, away, in, and he was just finding his spot. So that the last 2 innings for Eknes were a lot more encouraging than the first 2, and he was able to work out of jams. Obviously, he turned it over to Frank Doling. Didn't get the help he needed defensively, had a Tanner Schobel error. That kind of obviously threw things off a little bit. And then obviously for Bryson Cafaro, I thought he looked good. I thought he looked good from Fairfield. Xavier Lovett obviously gave up that big RBI double to Chris Armstrong. I'm sorry, to Anthony Hall that scored Chris Armstrong. And but, you know, at the end of the day, doesn't matter. Braves, as they like to make things interesting late, they did. But I just got to say Jaziak, excuse me. That's a tough name. Jack Jaziak from USF. What an outing. Yeah, I mean, 6 shutouts, 75 pitches. And then turn it over to all-star lefty Chase Jeter, as you mentioned, Daniel. It's just hard to hit when the pitchers are on like they were tonight for Falmouth.
Yeah, the Commodores pitching only allows 2 runs tonight, as it took Falmouth 5 tries, but they finally beat the Braves. The loss is the 3rd of the year for the Bravos, and they look to get back to their winning ways back here on Friday night against the Orleans Firebirds. First pitch for that one is set for 6 before the Bravos get you going at 5:40. But until then, as always, go Braves.